Conspiracy theory is back. Some people think that the First Lady is using an imposter to stand in for her. You mean there are two women that have to pretend they're listening to him? Take a look at the photos that are being posted. What do you think?
You know,
that one does not look like her. Sorry. I wasn't going to go along with this, but that one in that picture doesn't look like her.
You weren't going to go. Now you will.
No, it's a different shaped face.
well, my thing is, you know, I spent like I'm ashamed to say, I spent like an hour on Saturday involved in this.
That's her.
Melania is a very tall, statuesque woman. And the one that we saw, the first one that we showed, she looks kind of short. Not this one, but that one.
Well,
look how short she looks.
She might have been wearing
Trump is tall.
flats.
But she's like toe to toe with him.
Fake Melania. You must go see those, you know, those memes. I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah, what?
I'd rather be talking about whether it's a fake Melania or whether the president of the United States is a Russian asset or not.
Oh, well, that's true.
And if there's going to be a body double, can we get one for him?
Now that would be a good idea.
What an effort. I don't know what it says, if it's more about us that we spend so much time on the internet focused on this conspiracy, or the fact that we think that if anyone could get away with it, it is the Trumps, right?
Yeah.
I'm not convinced. How much effort is that going to take for someone to figure out exactly how to be her?
Didn't you see Dave, the movie? There was an entire movie about it.
I saw the movie.
That's
right?
true.
Why not just, if it's not her, why not just stay home? You don't have to go. So to have someone play you and go through all this effort, it seems like a
Secret
bit
Service
much.
agent looks a little like her, though. Like
Sonny,
that's the rabbit hole I started going down.
So what? Do we really care if it's her or not? I don't care.
I don't either.
I do.
And guess what? It's not going to change any of your lives whether it's her or not.
Do we
I
have
can
a
promise
picture of
you
her
that.
Secret Service agent? Then I started researching
Sonny,
whether
this
or
is
not
like your chickens at this point.
I know. I
You're
was really
becoming
into
obsessed.
it. Then I started researching whether or not the Secret Service has ever admitted that they do it. And then the Secret Service has denied the use of body doubles. But then I started thinking, well, of course they deny it, because then they could never do it.
It usually goes like this.
Oh, we don't have it.
We don't have it.
You know what? I gotta say, I think Melania is a beautiful woman.
She's
I hate
beautiful.
spending any
Gorgeous.
time even. Not that we're sitting here criticizing her, but you know what?
Abby, people
I don't want to talk
criticize
about
Michelle
that.
Obama's arms.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, let's have fun with Melania. She's beautiful, and we're doing this in jest.
But does that make it better?
Yeah.
I think her
I don't
hair.
think so. I don't think that makes us better people. No.
We're not here to be better people. We're here to have a good laugh, okay? Let's go to this one now. This AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, continues to be a rock star in the Democratic Party. She drew bigger crowds at this weekend's South by Southwest Festival than Democrat presidential candidates like Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar, where she made her case against moderate, quote-unquote, Republicans. Watch.
I mean, moderate is not a stance. It's just an attitude toward life of like, we've become so cynical that we view or we view cynicism as an intellectually superior attitude. And we view ambition as youthful naivete. When we think about the greatest things we have ever accomplished as a society.
We just need to go to the extreme ends of things.
Well, no.
They never want to admit that they do anything wrong. I took personal offense to this because you guys all know this. I'm not an ideologue. I'm a moderate. And if anything, I would look at the biggest moments in our country's history, and how did we get there? It was compromise. It was being...
This is like that at Queens College many years ago.
Yeah.
That's what the Catholic Church said to me, don't go to Queens College. And I did. But, I mean, I'm saying that as she is sometimes just as espousing philosophies, it's not necessarily her policy or what she would be able to do. Half the things she talks about are impossible to do.
Yeah, but she's
now.
She's one of the biggest voices in the Democratic Party. Only Bernie Sanders, I would think, has a bigger Twitter following. So to say that this is Republicans making her a star, no, it's the media in part to blame, but it's also people that are following.
And it's the Republicans who are
I
obsessed with the
absolutely
girl.
think the Republicans' obsession with her, the Republicans picking on her because she's dancing on a rooftop, wanting to know where she lived, wanting to know whether she was rich or not.
Okay, can I just say
that's why Republicans are
I want to make one little point here, because they call her radical, because she believes that automation is coming, and that people should embrace it in a way because, you know, it'll give people...
In terms of AOC, I agree with you. I think the Republicans like to pick somebody as a boogeyman and sort of say, this is the face of the Democratic Party. Let's face it, she's one freshman congresswoman out of 435.
But who has a bigger following?
81% care about health care. So let's
she's
face
the moderate,
it, she tends to be... her umbrella is actually very, very big. There's room for a lot of voices.
Again,
and there should be...
Watch out, because we have our view.
Us, who have a moral compass, have to speak up and listen to women.
I'm a sharp-tongued woman and proud of it. That's why, when it's time to voice your view, this is where you come.
Breaking barriers is not easy, but it is worth it.
The only place in daytime taking it all on. Still ahead of...
So when it comes down to picking a candidate for president, does personality matter more than policies? Like Amy Klobuchar did damage control about reports she's a bad boss. Did you read about that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody want to explain what happened there?
She ate a salad with a comb.
Right.
Which, by the way, you know, so people find this really like...
Why did you tell them why she did that?
Because she was hungry.
No.
And she had no fork.
Because
She was hangry.
Because the aide that got her the salad didn't bring her the fork. So she had to get a comb. She had to eat it with her comb and then gave it to the aide to clean it.
To make him feel badly about not doing his job.
So people find that really kind of, I guess, negative.
I think I have that right.
I am incredibly impressed with her ability to eat a salad with a comb. I'm not sure I could do it. And I kept thinking as I read the
She
story...
combs her hair with a fork. That's the problem.
It's like Little Mermaid.
Look, man, all I know is thank God it wasn't spaghetti.
But go ahead. What were you saying? You like that idea?
Really? You know, Beto O'Rourke, we saw in this documentary that was in South by Southwest this weekend, when he was snapping at some of his staff, and he doesn't get the same kind of pushback that Amy Klobuchar and the same, you know, kind of stuff about it
There's
that
no
she's
imagery.
getting.
She has the comb
No,
imagery.
there was a
That's the
documentary.
problem.
He's actually on the documentary. On video, snapping at his staff. I think Beto O'Rourke gets away with a lot.
But Beto hasn't declared.
Yeah,
She
that's
has.
true.
That's another thing.
true.
You think a woman, or you think Kamala Harris, or you think could get away with roaming the country for 3 months thinking about the meaning of life and whether they're going to run or not? I mean, Beto.
Well, I mean, the minute you announce, things change. I think even Joe Biden, who is beloved, the minute he announces, you watch, mark my word, and I love Joe Biden.
Everyone loves Joe Biden.
But you're going to see a bunch of articles when he announces that talk about past controversies. It really does happen, to your point, Joy, when it becomes official.
I actually think temperament matters. I think
personality, though.
Personality matters, but part of personality is temperament. And the fact that she's sort of been reportedly very rude to staff, condescending to staff, you know, having people fetch food, and then when they get the fork wrong, she forces them to clean her comb, her utensil comb.
Yeah.
I think it says something about character. I think it says something about character when Beto is yelling at people. Look at the character, the temperament of the character we have in the White House. I think it says something about
Nobody
how
wants to
you
work
treat
with these
people.
people. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we'll see if Biden enters the race. I think when we had President Obama, that was the true epitome of class. That was sort of how you run your cabinet, how you comport yourself, I think matters.
Do you think that Ronald Reagan, for example, he turned the whole country red? Remember that map? I hated his policies, but he was so amiable and lovely that people just fell in love with the guy.
Because it's about personality. It's about character as a personality trait. Just one thing, when we talked about AOC and the quote that she talked about 10% better than garbage, she was discussing, to put it in context, she was discussing about civil rights and people of color. And what she said altogether was, I think all of these things sound radical compared to where we are in terms of the rights of minorities, but where we are is not a good thing. And this idea of like 10% better than garbage, it shouldn't be what we settle for. So that's very different
but again,
than saying that the United States...
Again, you know what?
Right.
again,
You know?
if this is the rhetoric that the left wants to have, by all means, I can tell you.
I do want
Then that's
civil
fine,
rights
but you
for
know what?
people of color. I think
But
that we're in a
everyone
very
wants
bad
that.
place.
Everyone wants that. Everyone wants that.
Yeah.
But I think
Not
there-
everyone wants that, Abby.
Well, everyone at this table wants that.
Yeah, everybody at the table does.
Yeah.
But I
So
would
she's
say,
calling that
but you
out.
know what?
I'm
I
all
would
for that.
say the core of this country at its heart, take Trump out of it, is good. Because
Agree.
I talked to my brother this morning who's in Guam, and he always puts it in perspective for me of how he feels about Americans. And he's out there fighting for us. And sometimes we lose sight of that. And I think if you want to be successful in 2020, if Democrats want to be successful, the message is not language like that. She can talk about the issue she's passionate about, but people at the core, I think, still
What
believe
about
in
the
goodness
Republican
in
language?
this country.
People at
that
the
matters
table
too.
are always giving messages
That
to
matters too.
Democrats. What is
That
your
matters
message
too.
for
All they're talking
Republicans?
about
That
right now
matters
is
too.
Ilhan Omar with her anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
They're forgetting about Stephen King,
Yeah.
who was an anti-Semite and a
Kevin
racist for a
McCarthy.
long
Yeah.
time.
I want to hear
Donald
some
Trump.
messages
This
for
one
Republicans.
just showed up recently, and they never said anything about
and I
it.
think
Yeah.
this country
I
is
agree
sick
with that.
on both sides of selective outrage.
Yeah.
It's one of the things we've got to get rid of. You're going to be outraged by somebody being anti-Semitic on the left, and damn it, be as outraged by somebody
Trump
being,
is shocked,
you know,
shocked, I tell you,
anti-Semitic
that
on
the
the right.
Democrats have anti-Semitism within it. And they, you know, he's the one.
Principles and convictions cannot be partisan. They've got to be consistent, and you've got to hold them your entire life.
Okay, what we're going to talk about when we come back is Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because she announced she's getting hitched to A-Rod. Oh, yeah, we'll be right back. It's a lot.
What is he, on 8 or 9 now?
Here's about that. So, of course, the trolls came out online to go after her about this. I mean, it's her business. Who cares what she
Can I
does?
tell you, leave Jenny from the block
We're all-
alone.
you.
I clap for love, I clap for marriage, for engagement, and that ring, damn, girl, you're making me look bad.
I mean, did you see it? It looks like an ice cube, and it looks delicious and beautiful. I mean, I'm just so happy for
You know
them.
how big that thing is? I looked at 10 to 15 carats. Just to put it in perspective, when I got married the first time, my ring was 1.5 carats.
I mean,
I just wear a band.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
don't even have
I don't think size of ring ever defines someone's love.
Oh, no,
by
no,
the
no.
way.
Size does matter.
but it looks I'm sorry.
Size matters.
It
Go
looks
find
like
a
you
size.
loved her a lot.
What's your row? Let me see yours. How many carats is that?
Not 10.
5, 4, what?
Not 10. I don't know, but that thing I felt like I could skate on.
I know.
I will
loving
say
it.
this, though. He better be good to her because she has, I think, resurrected his image again. And like I saw him at the Oscars, and everyone loves J-Lo. Right? I hope this works, and I hope this lasts, because I think we all love a good love story.
Good for them. Let them
Right?
have fun.
Well, the thing is, he was a guest host here. He is a consummate professional. He was prepared and a gentleman. I'm talking about sort of that old-fashioned gentleman. He opened up every single door for every single one of us. I don't know if you remember that, Joy. I mean,
Yeah.
it was unbelievable.
I don't need that.
I loved it. I loved it.
I don't
I
need
just
that.
thought he was
My own
incredible.
doors,
I gotta tell you
I
something.
loved it.
So we just heard que Lupe, their mother, is watching.
Yes.
Hi, Lupe.
So here's what
Oh,
we
we
want to know.
love her.
We want to make sure that A-Rod is a good son-in-law. You got to keep a mother-in-law happy. So
We're
you know he's
watching
got
him.
Lupe said she
Lupe's
is thrilled
watching.
and over the moon about the engagement.
You want to hear another love story? Here's another love story. Pete Davidson and Kate Beckinsale are having a 20-year age difference romance. And everybody's coming out of the closet on that one, too. He talked about it on SNL this weekend. Watch.
Apparently people have a crazy fascination with our age difference, but it doesn't really bother us. But then again, I'm new to this, so if you have questions about a relationship with a big age difference, just ask Leonardo DiCaprio, Jason Statham, Michael Douglas, Richard Gere, Jeff Goldblum, Scott Disick, Dane Cook, Derek Jeter, Bruce Willis, Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee, Alec Baldwin, Sean Penn, and whoever the president of France is.
It's so funny. I looked at the audience reactions when you said their relationship, and one person goes, 20 years. The other person goes, I don't care.
Well, I mean, she's only 45. It's not like he's shagging Queen Elizabeth.
And she's beautiful.
I mean, or Angela Lansbury. I mean, she's 45. She's in her prime, and he's sexually in his prime. So, hello, bring it on.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I tell you, it is nobody's business other than the couples. I have a big age difference. It's nobody's business. If there's chemistry, if there's intellectual stimulation, if
There's money.
Yeah, works too.
Is your age difference similar?
Yes.
Yeah. It's similar.
And so, you know, how about Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah, that was
You
a
know,
big difference.
They had
as well.
My
a lot of
concern,
fun.
though, and who knows, I love Kate Beckinsale, by the way, but she used to be, I think she likes younger guys. She was with a 23-year-old before Pete Davidson.
no dummy,
And
that
he
girl.
warned Pete Davidson, all he said was run, which is like, I'm not going to
yeah.
get into their business. I hope it works out. But, you know what, they were out making out at a basketball game. He makes it public on the show. So it's normal that people are talking about it. People are engaging.
My husband's younger than I am. Your
Mine
husband
too,
is
7
younger.
years, yeah.
What I did see is that older women are now dating. A lot of older women are dating younger men because they say that men their own age are chasing younger women, and so the pool of age mates is diminishing.
I don't buy that. I think that
It's a study, Joy.
You know, a 45-year-old woman is hot. I can't tell.
I don't buy it either. I think the two of you are cougars. Punto.
Es posible, es posible.
Wait a minute. Did you say punto or? We'll be right back. Okay, so you know, Anna just got married. Yes. She had a beautiful wedding, and now I heard that she took her husband through a rite of passage that we all have to do after we get married. What was that?
And I don't know why you didn't advise me against this. I mean, you know, there's a point to having friends and mentors like you.
Yeah.
So, you know, Al has this, his best friend Marty and his brother-in-law are like Costco regulars. And he's been asking and asking and asking. You know, it's like, Mommy, are we there yet? Mommy, are we there yet? To go to Costco. So I took him to Costco on Sunday. Oh.
He looks so excited.
He wants to buy a swing contraption. He wants to buy a Roomba. He wants to buy a Vitamix. He wants to buy enough Q-tips to last a lifetime. He wants to buy, you know, jars and jars of three.
Before you decide to get married, because I think it's a real test for a relationship.
I agree.
My husband and I live for Costco,
Yeah.
and actually it's sort of my break because we kind of separate, and I get all the samples. I sit in like the recliner seats.
Yes,
You know, I'm
yes,
like, I'll meet you at the end, you know, in an hour or two. Costco has the best ice cream swirl with the berry topping. You guys
my
know what I'm
God,
talking
we
about.
have
Oh, you cannot leave without
They
getting
have
that.
got acai
And that
and
makes your
yogurt
marriage
swirl.
better again. If you,
You know,
fight,
the cookie is good,
the
too.
problem is that people recognize you there and they make comments. Like I was there one time and a woman goes, "Oh, we've enjoyed Behar likes a bargain." Yeah,
it's
she
good.
does.
It's good.
Do you remember Mitt Romney got caught going into Costco?
He's good. Manny eats his way through the Costco, for sure.
We got
have to
here's
really-
your chance to promote your play.
Oh my gosh, I went to a play yesterday. It's called Made in Puerto Rico. It is, people have seen it. It is unbelievable. It's a one-man show written and performed by Elizardi Castro. It's basically about the people of Puerto Rico, the culture of Puerto Rico, Spanglish culture. I felt like I was watching a young Eddie Murphy. This guy is a star. You must go see it. It's only supposed to run through March 31st. The demand has been so high that they're extending it? It's at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater. It's on 47th Street. And almost, I think about 8th Avenue. But I will tell you, when I say he's a star, he walked outside of the theater and people were taking pictures. It was just flashes everywhere.
He's a star.
He's a star. You must go see it. And he's a former lawyer, now a comedian.
Okay, I've got a quickie here. This weekend was the annual Cycle for Survival, which raises funds for a rare cancer research led by Memorial Sloan Kettering Hospital. And congratulations to Team View for raising more than $10,000.
Yeah.
So
We'll be right
proud of
back.
them.
There. Tomorrow.
Back. So anyone looking for ideas on getting back at their ex can find some inspiration from this real estate mogul, Harry Macklowe, 82 years old, who really went big after splitting with his wife of 50 years. He installed a 42-foot-high photo of him and his new bride on one of the tallest buildings in New York. Now, that is a revenge fantasy that could really take to the bank. But this guy is 82. What is he, 82? It's like, grow up.
I have a theory on this.
81.
What's your
Yeah.
I think he's still in love with his first wife.
Oh, really?
Because let's say you're dating someone or you're married to someone and they put that much effort into
Yeah.
making the person they were with first upset, I'd be like, you clearly have feelings for this person still, because if you're happy and in love,
Yes.
why even spend
Abby,
your
they've
time
been in
doing
a
that?
bitter divorce for years. The feelings they have for each other is hatred.
Yeah.
Could be.
This is not,
That's right.
That's not romanticizing.
Deep hatred.
But you know, I
But
mean,
he still wants her to see that he is, quote unquote, in love with his new wife. I still think he's in love with the first one.
I don't know. I'd
my thought.
rather the Calvin Klein commercial, you know, underwear commercials on the buildings
Yeah,
personally.
Shawn Mendes, who's the new model for Calvin Klein, would take that any
It
day.
depends on how petty you are. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I may be the right type of petty to do something like that.
You would.
Depending on the infraction that was
Yeah. But it's 50 years.
Done my way.
50
Like,
years
put
of an
my way.
infraction.
50 years of infraction.
Probably ate her salad with a comb. or
Yeah,
something.
right. Depending, God forbid, what Manny did to me, and we ended up in a divorce situation, that would be the least of his concerns, of me doing a little thing on a building.
I think that I have been divorced, and believe me, there's rage involved.
Yeah.
No one's been divorced here besides me?
I haven't, but I've been through one vicariously,
Yeah, so
and they
you
are
know.
not a good thing to
They're
go through.
ugly, and let me
Right.
just school you girls. There's rage involved.
Rage, right?
Okay? Even if you want the divorce, even if you want to get rid of him, there is still rage involved. Don't ask me exactly why.
Yeah.
I have theories about it.
And a little bit of petty.
Have you done anything? Looking back?
What are you, writing a book?
I'm just curious. I want your tips. Joy.
I have done some revengeful things in my day, yes.
Yeah.
I won't go into details.
Yeah. Did it have a little bit, like a little sheen of petty?
I would say there's a touch of violence.
Yeah. You know?
No, I'm kidding. But I have, I
yeah.
understand the rage. I really believe, especially when you're in your first marriage, this is my theory. I think people, in a way, when they're very young, marry the parent. You know, you marry the parent, and it's like you become siblings. And then when they break it off, it's like losing a parent, and that makes you so crazy and angry. That's my theory. We'll be right back.
View your
View Your Deals getting technical today. We partner with vendors for at least half off the latest high-tech products you'll want to use every single day. It's only while supplies last, though, so let's get shopping with lifestyle expert Greta Monahan.
Hey, girl, I love you. Oh, we're taking the tech next level.
Yes.
Okay, I'm starting you out with tech candy. This
Okay.
is incredible because they have tech accessories that take it all next level on everything we need. The first one being the Power Trip. I love this, you guys. It's right here because, Sunny, not only does it have 4 USBs, but it also has a universal charger here so that when you go on the go, you know how you go to a hotel room, the plug's all the way across the room? They're all nodding yes. You plug this in, and now your device is right next to you.
Gosh.
And it has the little cute little bags ready to go. But also, bad guy blocker. This blocks your cameras on your tablets and laptops. You have charging cords, purse lights. I mean, I have Bluetooth speakers that are amazing, keyboard cleaner, screens, and also Apple Watch is so cute, these little bands, along with the iPhone covers. Super cute and stylish. Okay, original price on this huge collection, $7 to $36. Today's deal, $2.50 to $16.
This is
cute enough.
excellent. I love
50 to
that.
64. Take that with you.
That's a good one.
Okay, my tag-alongs. Okay, my tag-alongs are going to go crazy. So these are tech pouches and waist bags. Okay, they organize everything tech is how it started. So you can check it out and see that this goes from earbuds, phone tablets, laptops, on the go. Not only is it cute, it's padded and protected. So neoprene to neon to this couture collection, which I knew my Sonny would love.
I know.
How great. Now we're twinsies. And you have all these little cases. And you know what, guys? I think they double up gorgeous for beauty. You can take these on the go to travel and wait until you see the price. I love her. Okay, original price on these, $10 to $38. Today's deal, $5 to $15 for anything here. You're gonna want this one too, girl.
Love it.
Okay. Next one is Lumi. Okay, so Lumi actually was developed by a professional photographer. This is all about never taking a bad selfie.
For your selfie.
Yep,
Yes.
but it is. But also, you're going to love this. So not only can I do the selfie light, but I can also do my picture light. So I have lights now on both sides of this Lumi. So this case not only protects, but also gives you the most glowing skin you've ever seen, and also the other people in the picture. Original price on these, $60 to $80. Today's deal, $30 to $40.
That's a very good deal.
Isn't it?
That's a very good deal.
And you're right, without that.
They're
okay,
expensive.
Grafted X. You know how in the house everything gets crazy?
Yes.
This is a next generation power strip.
Okay.
So you're never going to fight over the charges again. No more messy cords, because you have this one desktop item that has a tiny footprint. However, keeps all your tech charged up at the same time. 3 USB ports, two power outlets on either side, and the wireless charging station. This is incredible for cleaning up the mess at home and stopping the fighting. Original price on these, $60. Today's deal, $30.
Excellent.
Half off for us.
Good one.
You're going to also love this. Okay, so Key Smart, key holders and organizers. This is a space-saving to keep your keys compact, quiet, and comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, you know how you normally have jittery keys, a ton of keys. This fits all your keys right here. Isn't that incredible, Sunny? And I'm bringing you two different types.
Okay.
This first one, you have just your keys, but you also can do Key Smart that has a built-in tile tracker right in this key holder.
Lose them?
Yes, so you just download the app. So when you misplace your keys, it's no
I'm getting
fee.
this for my mother, Mom.
Original price on these, $20 to $35. This is unbelievable. The deal today, $10 to $17.50.
This is
if you carry a lot of keys, anyone, this is a must-have for everybody.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so 4ID. So this is to be safe, be seen, and be active.
Okay.
I love this line because it's all about light-up accessories in colors and gives you a great look, but it keeps us safe. So whether you jog early in the morning or take the dog out, or your parents, I know I gave it to Grandpa. I mean, these are incredible.
Yeah, you go out in the morning to check your chickens.
Yes, exactly.
For those of us that have them.
I know you're out every morning. And then even when you're going back to the car for work. So joggers, I love it because we have sneakers that light up.
Okay.
We have the armbands, Sunny. We also have the dog collection, which I have. So you have leashes and collars, and you also have the new bike lights.
What about the
brought
bikes?
this.
Yeah.
So check it out. So the bike lights go around the wheels. You can choose that. Or you see these little lasers? They actually create your own track on the street. Makes you super safe.
Great
and
for
see,
kids.
There's a blinking light for the back of the light as
Great
well.
for kids.
So I think these are incredible gifts to give. Original price on 4ID is $80 to $20. Today's deal, not gonna $4 to $10, half off.
You brought us really good tech deals today. Thank you, Greta. Thank you. So the clock is ticking, people. You have 24 hours to grab any of these exclusive deals at viewyourdeal.com, and members of our audience are going home with gifts from 4ID, My Tagalongs, and Key Smart. Have a great day.